Hey, what's going on, everyone? In this video, I'll be showing you how to remove the door handles from the front and rear of this Lexus IS 350 model. If you want to learn and know how to do so, stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone. Now, when removing these door handles, it's a process. So you got to be patient, you got to know what you're doing, and you got to have the proper tools to do so. Now we're gonna do the front and rear door handles. Now the driver's door is pretty much the only one that's gonna be different, but the two rear doors are the same, but the front driver's door and the passenger door, they're gonna be similar, but the only difference will be this lock area. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna remove the door panel first, and then we'll break down all the things we need to do so to remove that. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the driver's door. We gotta remove two panels so that we can get to the Phillips head screws that are located behind them. The first panel is located right behind this latch. We gotta get a tool remover or something flat to pop out that panel. Then we'll go to the lower area. We're gonna need something flat to pop out that panel that's located right behind this handle. So here are the four tools that you'll need to remove your door panel. A plastic trim tool removal, a T30 with it extended, a flathead screwdriver, and a Phillips head screwdriver. So now that we're closer, we're gonna go ahead and remove this panel here. It's located right behind this latch. Take your panel, set it to the side. Now located back here, you will find a Phillips head screw that'll need to be removed. Now our second panel will be directly right here. Located directly behind this panel, you'll find two Phillips head screws located here. Now you can keep these inside your door panel right there where the handle sits, or you can set them to the side. Now the next step will be to remove the control module that controls all the windows and the door lock accessories and side mirror. We're going to remove this with a plastic trim tool. Once you remove it, you'll need to disconnect the electrical wiring accessory. To remove it, you'll press down on this tab on the back side, and then you'll pull it out right here. The next step, we will remove this screw that's a Phillips head right here. Has a rubber grommet around it, so you will remove that with it. So now that we got that out the way, all we need to do is remove the door panel. Behind this door panel, you will find that there are clips that are located around the outer edge, going all the way around. So you will need to snap those by being careful and just take your time. It may seem like you're breaking something, but that's just the natural habitat of removing clips that are fastened into a panel. Once we remove those clips, we can't just directly take this door panel off. We'll have to pull it out and then shift it up so we can get it away from this hook area that's located here. Now we'll go ahead and start from the inside and work our way around by unfastening the clips. So now that the clips are unfastened, we're gonna take it out. And then we're gonna shift the door up. So So now that we got our door panel removed, next step will be to remove the wiring harness. So now we're on the back side of the door panel. What we'll have to do is disconnect 4 areas to remove this door panel. That's the lower portion down below, which is the door lamp, the 2 cables that control the door lock accessory and the opening accessory. Then we'll have to disconnect this power right here. Now to remove these, what you will have to do is remember where you got them from. The green is at the bottom, the white is at the top. So what you would do is take them out of their slot, take it around, and there's a ball that you'll have to slide up out of its socket. For the green one, you would do the same. You would slide it out of the harness, slide it back, pull the ball out of the area that's holding it. So now that we've done so with all our connections, we can go ahead and remove our door panel. All right, so our next step will be to remove this pink film that's on the back side. Now yours may be a different color, but you'll need to remove this film. But around this film, this black area is pretty much like a caulk that keeps it sealed tight. Now the only area that you need to work with is here. What you would do is peel it back. It's pretty much just slice wherever you see. So next what we'll do is go ahead and tuck these away. You'll put the cables to the bottom, and you can pretty much just clamp them behind that cord, and it'll keep the resistance away. Now that we have that removed, we'll go to the inside, and you'll notice that yellow tab that's sitting right here. This is the door handle. Before we remove that door handle, we got to remove the connections that are located here from this door handle before we remove it. Now to remove this lever that's connected to the door latch, what you would do is go inside here. There's a white tab. Go inside to this white tab, stick your flathead through, and you'll move it and shift it to the right. If you're on the passenger side, you'll have to shift it to the left. So go ahead and go inside, shift it. Once you have it set in place, you take the back side, pop it out, and then you can pull it out all together. Here's the inside where you'll need to put your flathead, and it'll all come out together. So now that we have that removed, what we'll do is go ahead and take this lever, the yellow lever, bring it all the way over, and it sits in that position. So next, we will remove this grommet that's located here. Behind that grommet, you'll find that there's a T30 screw located behind it. Now behind this grommet, you'll notice that T30 sitting right there. Now that is connected to this panel here. Once you work your way out with that, you will take your time and get it out. But remember, you have a lock that's sitting here that may come out as well. So take your time when you're removing this, and remember everything that's shifting with it. Once you remove this screw, you don't have to worry about it dropping down to the bottom, because there's a fastener that's holding the screw to enable it from falling down to the bottom. So now we'll work our way to the other side. We'll try to work it out. So everything came out together. And when you install it back, you simply install it into the same socket. But remember, this has to align with the inside once you place it back in. Now your passenger side won't have this same disconnect. You would have to take the door panel off and go to the inside, and then you will remove this area and goes directly in. You'll find that the T30 is directly on the back side. So it won't be here. It'll be on the back side of the door panel on the passenger door. The handle, what we'll do is pull out and then we'll shift it that way. And once you have that shift, you'll hear a snap. Now that snap is just the hook to open and close the door. Once you do that, twist it out, simply take your door handle out, and the job is done. So next, we'll go ahead and work our way to the rear door and show you how to remove that door handle. Now with the rear door, you would do pretty much the same exact steps. You would start out by removing the two panels that are located here behind the door latch and here behind this door handle. Use your plastic trim tool. Now behind the handle, you'll find that you have one Phillips head screw here, and behind this panel, you will find two Phillips head screws that are here. Next step will be to remove this Phillips head right here. So now we'll go ahead and proceed to removing the window controls that are located here. We'll use our plastic trim tool removal. Disconnect your wiring, push down on this tab, pull out. Next step, we'll go ahead and remove the clips that are located around the door panel. We will start in the corner. We will start here and work our way around the door. Remember, once we take the clips out, we will pull back and we will pull up. Now keep in mind that when removing this door panel, you might lose a clip or it may still be inside the door. So what you will need to do is, if you lose it loosely, just slip it back into the slot. If it's stuck in the door, simply use your plastic trim tool, take it underneath, hook inside it, and snap it up, and it'll come out. All right, so the next step, we'll go ahead and begin to remove the door panel. Start at the corner. Your way around. You hear your snaps, you lift out and work it up. Now here on the back side, the only thing you'll have to disconnect are the two cables that are connected to the door latch and the door lock. The green is at the bottom and the white is at the top. And now we have our door panel removed from the rear door. So once your door panel is removed, what you want to do is, similar to the front, you will go ahead and peel back the green panel or the green lining, whatever color yours is. Peel it back, and you will just simply cut away. You don't need much room. Fold it back. Now we'll go to the inside. Now just like the front, this is two parts. You have to remove the handle and then this piece here. Now you want to remove this piece first, and the way to do so, gotta do a little bit more work. So we gotta go ahead and remove these three screws here with the T30. Once we remove it, we'll kind of level it down to where we can access that T30 bolt that's holding that back piece together. It's connected here. So now that it's removed, we'll unplug this wire in here and direct it out, and then we'll shift this downward so we can get to that T30 screw. Go inside, you'll find that T30. You'll see the T30 sitting all the way in the back. Now once you unscrew it, you can't just pull it out. There are two prongs on the end that are holding this in place, the back piece in place. So you would have to go inside, and once I take it out, I'll show you the prongs so you'll know exactly what it looks like. So here's the back piece, and the two prongs that I was referring to are located right here. Top side and lower side. If you press down on one, you'll be able to slide it back. Then you press down on the other one on the top side, you'll be able to slide the piece out. So now we'll go to the inside. And that yellow lever, we'll go ahead and pull that yellow lever. Go ahead and open it up all the way out. All right, so now we're at the handle. What you would do, you would lift up and you would shift it towards your right, and you will bring the handle out. Now that concludes the end of the video. Hopefully this video was helpful to you. Hopefully you can help someone else in the future. My subscribers, I really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. And for those who haven't subscribed, please feel free to do so and hit that subscribe button down below. Catch y'all on the next video.